Am I in the wrong for telling my mom that it was very obvious they never liked me, and that it's good we don't have to pretend anymore? From r/AITAH. I never fit in with my family, and they made sure I knew it. They were disappointed that I'm not into all the stuff they're into. I have no interest in board games or video games. I don't like fantasy or science fiction novels. Maybe when I was really little and I just wanted to fit in with my family. I tried to fit in, but they never did the same for me. My brother mocks things I like. My parents just watched it happen, or even join in. My friend's mom was so nice and took us to the Eras tour. My own mom just laughed at me when I showed her pictures of our outfits. I found a show I thought everyone might like, White Lotus, and they literally started just making fun of it from the get-go. After years of hard work, I got into a New York City school and moved here with 2 friends and one of their cousins. I know in my heart this was me moving out forever. Even after just a few weeks of being here with them, I feel more accepted than I've ever felt in my life. Well, my mom FaceTimed me to see how things were going, and I told her it was amazing. I could literally see on her face that she just did not care. I mentioned that we were all excited because it's my first Christmas in New York City and we get to see cool things. She kind of smirked and rolled her eyes. And I think that really broke something in me, because my friend's mom that's a freaking burnt-out PEDS nurse literally made us a schedule of things we could do and see this week and asked us to send pics of the tree and everything. So I said to her that it's okay, and she doesn't have to pretend anymore. She said she didn't understand. I said she doesn't have to pretend to be interested or care about what I'm doing, that I know they never liked me and that they were happy I was leaving. She was stunned and asked me why I would say something so horrible. Of course she and Dad love me. I said, you might love me, but I know you guys don't like me. You never stop rolling your eyes at the things I say. You never show interest in anything I do. You make fun of me for liking things you don't like. When I told you I was going to move to New York City, you started talking about turning my room into a library. She got visibly angry and said that I'm being dramatic. I said there's a reason I came to New York City for school, and there's a reason that no one in my family tried to stop me, encouraged me to stay closer, and why not a single one of them asked when I'd come back. And that it's fine, I don't care anymore. I have the family I need here. She told me that I suddenly think I'm too good for my own family. I told her that she's always thought they were too good for me, so I guess it works out. Am I in the wrong? So, as always, it's no secret that there's a lot to unpack here. It's a pretty straightforward story, but there's a lot of minor details I feel we're missing. I'm interested to see what you guys think. Let's take a look at some of the top comments and see how they compare to how you guys are feeling. Not the jerk. Sometimes the truth hurts, but if your family's been rolling their eyes at everything you care about, they shouldn't be shocked when you finally speak up. It's about finding where you truly feel valued, and clearly, that's not at home. There's no point in arguing with someone like her. She will forever refuse to see the truth. If you want to keep her around in some ways, keep her surface level. Saves lots of pain. Sorry you're going through this, but I'm proud of you for trying to stand up for yourself, even if she's too selfish to realize her own fault. OP didn't burn this bridge. They did. All OP did was finally point out that it's been on fire for years. Sometimes, the hardest part of growing up is realizing that not all family relationships are healthy, and it's okay for OP to walk away from them for her own peace. Who's paying for your schooling? Be careful. Merry Christmas. New York is fantastic at Christmas, and the New York, and I hope you enjoy all of it. Cannot imagine that her family would be paying. If they are, this is a very different story. Imagine she is self-funded or scholarship and working. And OP will need to continue to be very financially savvy, as she will have to keep fending for herself her whole life. I don't know. Seems like a lot of the story is left out. Yeah, like her family probably sacrificing massive amounts to pay for her schooling and bankroll her whole life in New York City, and her ungrateful self not caring. Some red flags immediately raised with this one. There's a lot to this story, and to compact it all into something so small over a whole lifetime, it leaves a lot to be questioned. Now we all know how family can be when they dismiss your feelings and likes and wants and hobbies, and there's other factors, like when the mom called her on FaceTime just to check up to see how she was doing. Hope he said this herself. Maybe she was doing it to make fun of her. Maybe she was doing it because she actually cared and OP doesn't realize that. There's too many factors at play, so I'm really interested to see what you guys think. Let me know. And, as always, thank you again for watching. Have a great rest of your week. God bless.